Her body crumbled into ashes in my arms. I will do everything in my power to ensure it happens again, and leave you with nothing and no one. When will it be enough for you? When will you be satisfied with my grief and sorrow? The torture you have made me endure for centuries. What do you want out of life, Matthew? As she gazed at me, and we both stopped walking. As Roy and Rachel passed us, I tried not to think about the future. Tarik would come, as he always did. She would turn to ashes, and her time would be reversed as it always did. Time would continue on. The words of my past friends echoed in my mind, from Inukai to Hideyoshi, Hijikata, and even Crazy Horse. You must live in the present, Isao-kun. If you look too much in the past, then you will miss the beauty around you, Inukai-sensei said. Ashiba grunted. It is not good for anyone to be alone. We all need a friend now and then. Not if all your friends eventually die. The words slipped out before I could stop them. Ashiba stared out through the tent entrance at the falling petals of the cherry blossoms. We all eventually die, Inukai-kun. It is how we live that matters. Search the world, Isao, and find the honor that you crave. Find the people who can remind you of your home that is now gone. Live. Continue the fight without us. Honor us by helping the Shinsengumi live on in you. We may have failed, but we fought. Now you must find the cause you can fight for, and fight. Help someone else win where we failed. Serve a new purpose, a new idea. Never forget. Live. Crazy Horse pointed to the sun. Now the season of heat has begun. Soon winter will come. Seasons change, Sentanwakua. This cloud of death that follows us will not last forever. We must seek Wankatanka and accept the season he puts us in. Cat got your tongue, soldier? Eshe smiled at me. She placed a hand on my shoulder. I had to fight the urge to lean into her touch. It had been so long, and I craved it. Craved her. Craved living. I don't think about the future too much, Betty. I placed my hand on hers and interlaced our fingers. I choose to live in the present moment.
I hope you enjoyed this trailer for Immortal. I will have a link in the description below for the book, both the audiobook, the ebook, and the paperback. Brandon J. Peterson is the narrator of Immortal, so shout out to him. He is so talented. He is amazing, and he gets paid when audiobook sales come in, so please support him. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you enjoy this vlog series as I edited, proofread, formatted Immortal, and got it ready for publication. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, so it is day 11 of proofreading Immortal, I think. So it is almost 5 o'clock. I decided to feed the dogs early. I decided to write in flood first today because I've been dreading the writing, and I got really into it, and so I finished writing at like 4:33, vlogged about it, and then I decided to feed the dogs so that way when I sit down here I can just sit and rest, because my sister's going to handle dinner when she gets home from work because she's got a new recipe she wants to try. So while we're waiting on her call and when she's on her way home and everything, I can sit and proofread Immortal and I don't have to get up. So it just saves me the extra trouble of having to feed the dogs later, so I can just sit and focus on this. I'm going to try to get into it. My head is in flood right now because I'm having a little bit of a crisis on there. So my brain was thinking of more stuff for that, but I'm like trying to like push that out of my mind for now and focus on Immortal. I am on the 1580s Japan, which is fun because I reviewed all of the episodes of Shogun, and there's some Immortal pieces in there. So I will link to the first episode, my first review of Shogun, down below. I think the first episode, the second episode, and the 6th episode had historical stuff that is relevant to Immortal. So I will link those below or play the clips here because it's great. But so kind of exciting. I'm on page 224 and the 1500s go to page 261. But the letters after that, there are the letters from the archaeologist, and then there's historical letters, which I would like to basically get to the next section. So the next entire section of the book, which is the 1860s Japan, that begins on 280. And I'm on 224. So I don't know if I can get all of this done today, but I would like to get as close as I can. If I can get past this initial 1580s Japan, then I can save the letters and all that stuff for tomorrow. So basically 260 is the main goal, but we will see what happens, and I will check in with you guys later. Okay, so my sister's on her way home, and I'm actually finding a lot of stuff to fix this era. So I will show you without spoiling things. Take a peek here. Those are notes, but I've got this page. I actually have some notes to have my husband check, so I'm going to cover up the words. So yellow is husband check. These are edits. So this is all stuff that I have to check on page 241, which should be that page there. Have him check that this behavior matches the behavior in this page. And then this page was just riddled. Like, this is the most mistakes I've ever actually had on a single page before. So a lot of it is like, especially this page is like cultural stuff. So it's either like this page had a couple of cultural things, behavioral things, like one was checking. I said silver coin. It's like, is that the coinage that they used? I don't think I fact checked that before. And then having to put this one, my character named his gun, and I forgot to put the name of the gun in italics, even though it is in the glossary. So that, and then the two characters gesture and point, and I thought I remembered my Japanese friend saying that that is rude. So I was going to have myself check my messages with her to confirm when we went over that, because she went over the 1860s Japan, but I went through the 15, let me get the dates right. So she went through the 1860s Japan and checked all of the like body language and cultural information and history and Japanese stuff in that one. And then based on her notes of their behavior and culture and everything, I went through the 1580s myself. But I missed these two instances where the characters point. So I did that silver coin, the italics thing, and then my character didn't use his last name, and then which he should have, and then the character who refers to him refers to his first name, and it should have been his last name. So those are the other two things. And then he somebody calls Ieyasu Tokugawa Ieyasu-kun. He absolutely would have been San as an honorific. So again, a lot of it's just cultural stuff and behavioral stuff. And making sure that my character, one of my side characters' behavior makes sense with what's going on. So that's what I got to have my husband check, because I tried to figure it out for myself and I literally couldn't think of anything on my own. So I'm going to need outside help for that. So I'm on page 240. I'm making really good time, even though there's been a lot to fix, surprisingly. So, but yeah, my sister is on her way home, so I may have to go out and help her soon. So I may move this to the table or to the futon over there like I've done before, so I can keep an eye out for her and go help when I'm needed. And I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys. So it's still the same day of proofreading Immortal. And before my sister came home, I got to page 244. 245. I think we said page 260. Without the letters, 280 if I'm going to include the letters in this. So it is almost 8 o'clock, or past 8 o'clock. It's between 8 and 8:30, I think. So I'm just going to get started proofreading and do as much as I can and go from there. So I will check in with you guys later. I'm very hot, so that's why the fan's on. So yeah, I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, sorry for the bad angle, but I'm on page 265. I did finish the 1580s Japan. I'm actually on the letters, which I don't think I can read tonight. I'm starting to doze off, and I'm not doing any favors by sleeping and not actually doing anything. I did find a lot of errors in this section. I did get a lot of quotes. I did not. Oh, yes, I did. I was like, I didn't put my bookmark in there. So I'm on 265, so it'll be from 265 to 280 something before the next one begins. And yeah, overall, I'm excited that I did the whole era today. I finally, well, I did that yesterday too, but this was a long one. It was like 40 pages, so yay. So I'm going to chill, and I will talk to you guys later. Check in with you guys later. Okay, so for this next clip, I wanted to warn you guys, this is editing Joanna here, by the way. I did not realize that my desk fan sitting on the same tray as my phone when I was filming caused the tray to shake, and also the noise from the fan isn't that loud in real life, but it was right behind my phone, so it's very loud and you can't hardly hear me, but if I turn the volume up, it will turn the fan noises up, so I apologize for the shaky camera and the, horrible audio. I hope you guys can still hear me. And these next two clips is not very long till the end of the video, so hopefully you guys can still watch this part because I still obviously did stuff with Immortal. I did not realize that happened, so now I know, and I will never do that again. So still enjoy. Hey guys, so it's day 12, 11, 12 of proofreading Immortal, and it's storming and my writing nook window is leaking, so I have this whole setup with a cooler and a bunch of towels, and it's hitting the windowsill and like spraying outward, so I've had to move my writing nook desk. I can't use my lamp over there because the plug-in is literally right where it's leaking on the wall, so I've got the cooler trying to keep that, but obviously I can't use that plug-in or I would probably get electrocuted, so it's a little concerning. So I had to bring my computer, as you can see, over here to do my writing, and I just got done with it. I'm having IBS trouble tonight, so that's been annoying, especially with this setup and everything. And I have to edit a YouTube video and get it ready for Monday. Today is Friday, so I literally have the weekend to do it, and I need to get it done tonight, so I'm going to do that first before I proofread Immortal, since I did get to this was like vibrating. It was weird. Anyways, so with proofreading Immortal, it would be nice if I could get through the letters, all the archaeology letters and the history letters between Hideyoshi and my character, which is also kind of when some of the scenes for Shogun take place, so that's pretty cool. Again, I'll link the reviews to those in the comments. But it's 9 o'clock, so if I could get the video edited by 10 and start proofreading by 10 or 10:30 and get that done before 11, then I may be on a good track. So I'm going to get started at this, and I will check in with you guys later. It is 9:33, and I actually just finished proofreading Immortal for today. I went to edit the YouTube video, and I was doing the auto captions, which takes a while to load. So while the auto captions were loading, I proofread right here. It was kind of awkward, but I went through and did all of the letters. So it was page, let's see. Give me a minute. 265, and I'm on page 280. So that's what I did, and literally the second that I finished, I was getting ready to vlog, and the captions loaded. So it was like really perfect timing. So now I can sit here and edit my YouTube video for Monday, since I did my writing earlier, and this was my goal tonight in proofreading, was to get through those letters. There's a lot of history in it, so I have a lot of like notes that I made for my podcast, the special podcast I'm going to be doing for its release, hopefully, but I've fallen behind on recording it. So I got that done, and we are at the 1860s Japan. So the next section, this is going to take forever. So it's about that long. I actually think I turned right to the next section, so that much is 1860s Japan. So it's going to take a while to get through. I'm okay with that, but if I can get through it, then we'll be halfway. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog series as I edited, formatted, and proofread Immortal. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more writing and reading videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Please don't forget to check the link in the description below to buy Immortal, both the audiobook, ebook, and the paperback, and support Brandon J. Peterson, the narrator of the audiobook. And if you like this video, stay tuned for the next one in the series. It'll be here as a card.